Yeah, a dramatic uptick on both aspects, really. New data shows that more than 700 people died just in Oklahoma alone last year that is due to fentanyl, or at least related to fentanyl. It's why leaders are increasing access to things like Narcan to try to curb some of those overdoses. But at the same time, arrests and seizures are also up.
If you're doing drugs and they're not prescription drugs, you're playing Russian roulette.
Dr. Keith Montgomery knows the dangers of fentanyl all too well. He says his daughter, Leah Marie, struggled for a while, then got clean around 2016.
Thought all my problems were over.
But 4 years later,
The call that no parent wants to hear, that she was gone.
that urge of addiction returned. It was 2 nights before her 31st birthday.
A coworker took her out to have a drink. The coworker had secured some pills and she gave my daughter one. They never made it out of the parking lot.
Leah Marie was one of 137 people killed in Oklahoma from a fentanyl-related death in 2020. You can see here the numbers have climbed all the way up to 743 in 2023.
I have been to probably 8 or 10 funerals of people that I know that have lost their children. And I have 2 friends that lost both of their children to fentanyl.
And while he's seen the deaths,
We're seeing a lot more of the powder. A few years ago, it's
Cleveland County District Attorney Greg Mashburn is focused on cracking down. KOCO received data from his office that shows fentanyl-related arrests are up significantly, jumping from just 10 in 2021 to 122 in 2023. So far this year, 84.
Do you think we're going to surpass last year's numbers, or like as far as?
oh yeah, definitely.
District 21's task force also saw seizures triple over 2023. And keep in mind, a dose the size of just 7 grains of salt can kill.
High demand and high supply, so they can sell it for a lot cheaper.
And while Dr. Montgomery feels reassured law enforcement is taking action, the illicit drug itself continues to haunt his life.
Her breathing and her pulse, and like I said, it was very erratic, slow. Called the 911 immediately, and that's when I had the girls bring the emergency drugs.
This is video from 3 months ago when Dr. Montgomery had to use Narcan nasal spray on a woman he found in the alleyway of his business, an action that could have saved his daughter's life.
She loved life. She lived life to the fullest, and I miss her every day.
Leah Marie was also a part of Hope is Alive up until her death. That's a nonprofit here in Oklahoma that works with those struggling with addiction. Live in Oklahoma City, Chantal Navarro, KOCO 5 News.